Hello and welcome to the Anime Menace Reacts. I'm here with my One Piece co-host Skeletony, and I don't have my camera on.
Oh,
There we
okay, yep, there
go.
we
We
go.
got it. Uh, and this week we are doing chapter 1130, The Accursed Prince. Oh, we're gonna meet Loki.
Yeah, probably.
But before that, we have Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Circuit Pilgrimage, Volume 17. Sword got stolen during nap time. Someone stole Yamato's sword. Oh well, her Kanabo's still there.
They probably couldn't lift it.
Probably. But we have Yamato just passed out with Tama and a shadowed arm grabbing the sword.
Yeah, I wonder who
Interesting.
that is.
Wonder if it's the kidnapper.
Could be.
They couldn't carry Yamato, so they just took the sword. Moving into the chapter, we start out with Frankie. Listen up, warriors of Elbath. This search is over.
Oh my god.
All the giants are like, what? To make a long story short, we searched and we searched and we didn't find nothing. That brings the Spaceball scene into my head. You found anything yet? We ain't found shit. But we know they're alive. They're alive and well, so thanks for trying so hard to find them for us. It really warms my heart. Yes, let's wait for them in Elbath. We're all heading for the same place. Indeed, my Shard network didn't turn up anything either. We're just grateful that you went to such lengths to search. Plus, we're out of food. No point to any of this if you all starve in the process. For once, it wasn't Robin saying the dark thing. It was Brooke.
Oh yeah, it usually is. Although it's
Shocking.
usually one of the two though. Mostly Robin, but
Mostly
sometimes Brooke.
Robin. And they should have known they were alive to begin with, because they all should have a piece of Luffy's Beaver card.
Yeah.
So then we got Broggy going, I see. Well, if their own crew says they're fine, that seals it. Steer us back to Elbath, boys. Let's toast our safe return. We're out of food and drink, Captain. uh, then we transition over to Luffy, just screaming, it's huge.
Look at this tree. How many thousands of years old is it?
Are they
Which
all like
I
this?
can't even see. Oh, now I see them. Oh my god, yeah, that tree is
Holy
huge.
crap, yeah, they're tiny. In the second panel, they're on the cat. The meow gives it away where they're at.
hmm
And we actually see the real Yggdrasil shaded in the background.
Which now makes much more sense because it is massive.
Oh, I think Tekking is about to be right about another thing.
Mm,
Look at the bridge going up into the clouds of Yggdrasil.
yeah.
Tekking said, like, because there's different realms in Nordic, that there might be sky islands along going up
Ooh,
Yggdrasil.
yeah, there could be.
I mean, that bridge basically tells it. It
We don't
might
know if
not.
the
It might not
bridge
be
might be.
sky islands,
Yeah.
but there are different, like, probably like different nations of Elbath
Well,
up
we
the
clearly
tree.
see the layer of clouds that the bridge is going into that's producing all this snow. So,
Yeah. So it looks like they're in like Niflheim right now.
is that a mountain? Brr, it's freezing.
Look how long this rope bridge is. Wait a minute, it's so vast. I feel like I'm getting dizzy just looking at it. Hi there,
Like that,
giant. Bridge. Oh boy. Because Niflheim is the lowest level of Asgard.
yeah.
So that would make sense that the sea level would be Niflheim. Or the winter region. And we got Greed and Goldberg from the Harudin's crew.
Yep.
Why did Harudin have to
I
bring that?
dislike that the woman giant is just a normal woman, and then the giants are just either fat dudes or like just like normal people scaled up a little bit.
Oh, that's
They lack the goofy One Piece character design.
well. Greed is the doctor, and Goldberg is the cook, so of course he's thicker. But it looks like they're complaining about Roto, asking why Harden had to bring that weirdo onto the crew, and Goldberg saying because he's a good navigator.
Well, look, shame of Elba. It's him.
You are feedbacking all over the place.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't hear it on my end.
You're clear now. So whatever posture you're in right now, keep it.
All right, let me sit a little more straight, and I should fix it. Just to keep it like going good. Oh, look, it's another unique laugh.
Oh. Dig yeah. That's my best guess on it.
Probably.
Yeah, Greed's calling, Greed's saying Loki, wow, apparently so Loki's considered the shame of Elbath, but Greed's saying it's not Loki, it's Roto.
Well, that might mostly be Roto, but...
Oh, they're referring to Roto. Because he's the navigator, and then Goldberg literally says that's only going to make Roto happier.
No, didn't you, Piper? His crow was carrying a little boat in its mouth?
Ooh. Intruders have to be caught, of course. Jesus, this speaking style.
His list or whatever, yeah.
But Roto, creatish, intrudish, all on his own.
Hi, Luffy. They seem nice. No, stop!
I'm going to find them and tell Chief Jarul?
Probably something like that.
I just think of like Ja Rule.
Yeah. Did you hear that, people? They said the name Elbaf. We've got to be there.
I didn't know there were giants so beautiful. Hey, you guys, we're...
They said intruders get caught.
Hmm? Did I imagine that?
I think so.
Roto, are you in here? Whoa, it shakes a lot. It's so long. We gotta hurry. If the giants come back, there's nowhere to hide. Giant-sized bridge means every step is a pit to avoid. Don't worry, Nami. I used to balance on ropes all the time. I'm good at this. Chopper. I'm guessing Nami's on Chopper's back.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't they all just do what Luffy's doing?
Probably because it'd be a little difficult to get up on that without the stretchy powers.
Well, Zoro and Sanji can use air step.
Yeah.
Zoro can easily jump that. Chopper can easily jump that.
Do you see the wolves in the trees down below? Look by the rope.
Oh, yeah, I see them.
They're hungry.
Oh, yeah. The forest below is packed with giant wolves. What's up, Luffy?
Oh, hey, look, he points it out.
Can you feel that too? Something's tingling. What's tingling, Luffy? Well, I'm not going. Then ow. Sanji grabs him. And neither are you. You're not setting foot in any forest in the entire world. I love it, playing on the no sense of direction.
It's whoever I heard roaring back in the Block Kingdom.
I think. You guys keep going across the bridge.
What? Luffy, what are you doing?
Be brave, Usopp. Where are you going? It's all wolves down there. Like a few wolves got anything on Luffy.
Oh.
What does it say? We attacked Egghead. Oh, so we're back on the Great Eric, and it looks like the new papers come out with new bounties. And remember, Dory and Broggy's were 100 million each. Pre-time skip.
They just went up really high.
Yeah. I can't really tell, but it looks like Broggy's definitely in the billions, but I can't tell what the rest of it is.
They're gonna say it next page, so we have to worry about speculating.
Okay. So that was in the morning paper. Why would they lie about us? It's too tiny to see. Robin's just like, I'll read it for you. The giant pirate crew returns after a century of slumber. With Emperor Straw Hat Luffy, they set the seas around Egghead aflame. The captains of the giant pirate crew, Broggy, the red ogre, and Dory, the blue ogre, are each worth a bounty of 1.8 billion berries.
Yeah. And then they're shocked. We have bounties?
They had bounties 100 years ago.
1.8 billion?
Like, I have stickers of their freaking bounty posters in here.
I didn't think we were back in action. You were reaching 100 billion back in the day. That's a big jump. Yeah, they went from 100 million to 1.8.
Yeah, I found them. Dory and Broggy. They were each 100 million a century ago.
Of course, inflation means currency value has changed a lot in 100 years. That seems appropriate for an Elbaf warrior chieftain now. Yeah.
Meanwhile, our captain is the culprit who murdered Vegapunk.
What?
Another masterclass in lies and distortions. Lilith! Yay!
So he killed me, huh? Shut up. You know he was protecting you to the end.
When was this picture taking? At some point in Egghead, I'm sure the World Economic Journal has people everywhere. They'll pay good money for photographs. It was probably freaking York who gave him the photos. Do you notice something, though, on the Luffy image?
Yeah.
He still has the X on his arm. From Alabasta. But he doesn't in his normal thing, so it must just be a Gear 5th thing.
Robin points it out in the next page.
Does it? He's usually moving around so much, I've never gotten a good look. It seems unnatural to me. His hand is blurred, but the mark is crystal clear. It was Vivi!
What do you mean it was Vivi?
Because right when they say his hand is blurred, but the mark is crystal clear, that means it was added in post.
It could be.
Because we would have noticed something like that if we saw that on his arm.
Unless, because of what was going on, Oda didn't put it on because of how small it would be on his arms. But
then
here, because we blow it up...
Why would it be different on the picture in the newspaper, though? Enough for them to notice the difference in the contrast.
I'm just saying, like, they could point out, well, because they're never really looking at Luffy's arms while he's fighting.
But she even says his hand is blurred in the image, like his hand's moving fast. But the X is crystal clear.
I don't know.
And Vivi's with Morgan's.
That's true.
Strange detail to focus on. It just seems familiar to me.
Familiar.
Oh, remember, Brooke and all of them weren't on the crew yet.
Yeah.
They don't know what the X signifies.
Robin would have known it because of being at Alabasta.
She might not have, though.
No, she says it seems familiar because I'm pretty sure that was when they were leaving.
Yeah.
She probably would have noticed it then,
but that's why it would seem familiar. She doesn't know like what it actually means.
Yeah, but she probably recognizes just seeing like an X on their arm.
Yeah. We had this youngster named Harudin on our crew. I hear he's your follower now. As Broggy's asking that. He's the son of a king too, you know. Was a real...
impetuous
brat, though. He was he?
He was.
They wanted to come get you, too. But in the end, it was only us old-timers. Because a bit of trouble back in Elbaf. Trouble? It happened while the captains were away. You see, in Elbaf, the king had another official child known as the Accursed Prince. So Harudin is Loki's brother.
Yeah.
Wow. He committed all manners of evil acts. Okay, so Loki is acting like Loki. Cool. I was concerned on how Loki's character was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But just hearing he was committing all manners of evil acts, which matches with Norse Loki, I love Loki's character already. Now,
Sentenced to crucifixion a few years back.
will Loki be the overarching villain of the arc, though?
I don't think so.
It's not going to be Roto.
Probably not now.
When nearly escaped his punishment, it took all of us warriors to get him under control. All the giant warriors of Elbaf together? Would his name happen to be... Jinbei seems to know who he is. Yeah, he's got a few screws loose. He's desperate desire for a legendary devil fruit passed down through the Elbaf royal line led him to kill his father, King Harold, and eat the fruit. The next time that Loki, the accursed prince, is unleashed, the world will be brought to ruin. He is the shame of Elbaf. What kind of fruit is it?
Oh my god, check out this guy.
Oh! Okay, so we have a 3/4 page spread of a giant just sitting on the ground that Luffy walked up to. Luffy's got the axe on his back again, and so the axe and sword that was missing on Luffy and Nami's back sometimes was actually inconsistencies by Oda.
Okay.
Name yourself. I'm Luffy, the man who'll be king of the pirates. King? Where am I and who are you? This has to be Loki.
You'll find out next page.
This is Warland Elbaf's kingdom of warriors, the most powerful nation in the world, which once lived and breathed warfare.
It's speaking.
And I am the sun god who brings the world to an end, Loki.
Oh my god, do you see the size of the sword?
Yo! That has to be an ancient... No! Hold on! Because ancient giants wouldn't be that big, but you know what is that big? The shadow figures from the Florian Triangle. So, Tekking was right. There are multiple layers of cities.
Really as big as the fucking tree.
On Yggdrasil, and we get a almost full shot of Yggdrasil.
So, it looks like this castle on the bottom is probably the only structure on the bottom half of...
Yeah, because that's got to be the Niflheim area.
Meanwhile, the main layer
There's probably... That tree probably goes higher.
Maybe. Hard to tell from...
It's hard to tell from this image, but... Wow. And you figure how big that castle is compared to the Straw Hats, and how big that castle is compared to the Yggdrasil right now.
And then compare Yggdrasil to the sword.
So we have 4 sun gods now? 5 sun gods.
We have the fake one from...
We have Roto.
Yeah, Roto.
We have Loki now, calling himself the sun god.
Loki.
Luffy, the actual sun god. Joy Boy. Oh, it's actually 6. So you have Roto, Loki, Luffy, Joy Boy, Bonnie, and the actual Nika.
Yeah. Man, that is actually crazy.
It's a lot of sun gods to keep track of.
I wonder what devil fruit Loki had. He's saying he's the sun god who will bring the world down.
I'm wondering too, because Luffy has the actual sun god fruit.
He has the
Hito no Mi model Nika.
Human.
And Nika is the sun god.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I wonder if he has some sort of sun devil fruit still, though.
Probably. If he calls himself the sun god.
It would make sense. It would have to be... The main thing that the warrior of the Giants of Elbaf worship is the sun god. So, for a devil fruit to be passed down in the royal line, it'd have to be something sun-related.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if it's just the sun fruit. Fucking Escanor. Escanor is a devil fruit, dude. But that's a to be continued. And it is a 3-week break. November 10th is the next chapter. So that is when we'll be back with One Piece Reacts. Still trying to get Taco caught up on Kagurabachi so we can get a second react going again. I could swear there's another new one that just started that I took interest in. Let me look under Shonen Jump titles. Shinobi Undercover is one that I want to start reading. That's only got 6 chapters. So, we'll figure it out though. If anything, we might just go into Boruto 2 Blue Vortexes. I'm pretty sure he's caught up with that. Oh, but that's all for this week. We'll see you in 3 weeks. Make sure to check out all the links down in the description below. Join the Discord. Get yourself some Rogue Energy with the discount code TheMenace5 at checkout over at rogueenergy.com. And that's that. Do you have anything else you want to say, Tony?
Nope.
All right. As always, stay humble, get rumbled.
Monkey!